Sometimes you might find yourself in a situation where you've been subject to arrest and you're not yet arraigned. You're considered a pretrial detainee at that point. It may be that after an arraignment you're held pending a hearing. And it may be that after being convicted of a charge, you're confined in prison for some sentence or term. Under those circumstances, when you are in the custody and control of a prison guard and a prison official, there is a certain level of duty that these prison officials have to safeguard your health. And those forms of safeguarding can take any number of variations. For example, providing you with medication that you might have because of diabetes, or providing you with medication that you might have because of some psychiatric diagnosis. It may be in the form of providing you with medical care while you're in the prison official's custody. It also could involve, and we've had actually a very serious case involving this particular scenario, could involve an inmate who comes into a facility in any status and is at risk of suicide. And oftentimes it's not known that family members on the outside, for example, who are concerned for this particular person's safety because they do pose a suicide risk. Prison officials do have a duty to safeguard that inmate from harm inflicted on the inmate by himself. We unfortunately had a very serious case several years ago where a young male died while in prison by suicide, and the outcome of course is detrimental to the family. It's devastating. The issue in that case is what screening was done to determine whether the inmate was at risk to himself, and whether those screening results were actually adhered to by the prison officials in a way that was in compliance with both federal law as well as New York State standards. So, the net of this area is oftentimes something where we get calls from not the inmate himself or herself, but from the family members who are concerned about the safety of the inmate and what can be done to protect that inmate, or after the fact to bring a claim for damages that the inmate suffered as a result of not getting the appropriate level of care.